being New Year's Eve tonight, I'm gonna prepare a fantastic but simple dinner for me and my wife. Part of the dinner is going to be baked potatoes, old-fashioned way. I think 3 little potatoes for each of us more than sufficient. In fact, it's going to be plenty. So we wrap these in aluminum foil like this. Add it. I'm using a lot of aluminum foil here. But I always say waste is not good. Good. That. This is the last one. These. I'm just going to stick in the oven for about an hour at 400 degrees. And they'll be done. I'll show you when they come out. Our mixing bowls right here. That's what we're going to mix it in. So for tonight's fantastic dinner that we're gonna have, we're out of my usual honey mustard garlic dressing. That's the dressing I use for my coleslaw. I make my own coleslaw and I make my own honey garlic dressing with mustard. So what we're gonna use is my pure apple cider vinegar, good quality apple cider vinegar with the mother. My rice wine vinegar. Of course, Dijon mustard, real honey, pure honey, and I use both fresh garlic that I'm going to mash up in here, and some garlic powder, salt, kosher salt, some pepper, black pepper, some oregano leaves, and some thyme leaves. And those are the ingredients to make our real homemade honey mustard garlic dressing, which you can use for your salad. I use for my coleslaw because I love coleslaw. So this is going to be part of tonight's New Year's Eve dinner for me and my wife. Of course, it's going to be a lot left, so I'm out of it. It's a good chance to make it. So here we go. We're going to start. I am going to mash my garlic right here in my mortar that I use specifically for garlic. It works very well. So my garlic, as you can see, is mashed up very well. I'm going to add the salt and pepper to this and the garlic powder. I'm going to mash it up very well. I could do this in the food processor, but I enjoy this more and it's easier to clean as well. And it's more, I feel good. So this is done. See, that's all there. I'm going to transfer it into here. Matcha here so I don't burn the bottom of the bowl. So all the garlic that's been mashed, garlic powder, salt and pepper is transferred into my bowl. I'm going to put about 4 tablespoons, it's already 3 there, 4 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. It's going to add the acidity and the mustard flavor, as well as going to be the emulsifier. It's going to help thicken things up. Mix that through. I did forget to mention that olive oil. We also need some olive oil in there. So add the mustard. We're going to add our pure honey now. 1, 2, 2.5. Tablespoons of this delicious, amazing, fresh Ontario honey. This is local honey, it's really good. And you can use whatever good quality honey you have. You don't have to use this. It's fantastic. So stir this up. And then if we need to add a bit more salt or pepper later on, we will. That's done. I'm gonna add my thyme, my oregano. I like those flavors in my salad dressing. And let me grab a cup here.
Full of doors and keys, where I can hide these New Year's Eve.
1 cup of apple cider vinegar. 1 cup of rice wine vinegar.
I've put your shoes in there, my bed.
There we go, 2 cups of vinegar. We can add that in. And of course our oil.
No better place to be. No better time to speak. Better time to speak. Better time to speak.
So 1 cup of olive oil. Taste that. It's fantastic. I don't think it needs anything else.
I've got to quit my job.
You can see the texture. If I want it to be thicker, I could add a little more mustard, but I like it like this. Not too dense, but you can see it's beautiful. And this you don't have to keep in the fridge. You can keep it outside the fridge and there's nothing that's perishable in there. It will last a long time. Although here in this house it doesn't last long at all because we eat it very quickly. So that's done. Now we'll just shred our cabbage and a couple of carrots and
It's every friend that feels up your face, brings your pain away. So jump up your curb, burn up your shirt, punch you to
fill my decanter here.
Bring yourself here, come up and see a sight for relief. Make yourself go, shoot it low, you never go again. It's a refrain that fills up your veins, it brings all your pain away. So jump with the crowd, burn up your shirt, plunge into these.
And again, try not to make a mess like I am. That's perfect. I'll wipe my mess here. Wipe the bottle. Amazing microfiber cloths here. Good job. Salad dressing is done. Let me tell you, this is one very tasty, delicious salad dressing. Okay, that's done. So I'm gonna start by peeling my carrot. It's quite a large carrot. I don't need to one big one like this is plenty. Then I'm gonna shred it, of course, on my hand shredder. I'm not gonna use the machine for this one carrot and create a mess for myself. And of course, using my trusty, very sharp peeler here that I've had for a couple of years and it's still like brand new. Look at this, it's like magic. And I like this one more than the ones that are vertical instead of horizontal. It seems easier to handle. So this, put this aside. Here, start slicing my cabbage. Very thin as possible. If you remember this, by the way, these are the cracked walnuts that with the herb that we made for our stuffed eggplant. I just found a use for them. I'm gonna make my coleslaw is gonna be very special today because that's what's gonna have in it. It has garlic, fresh wiri wiri pepper, fresh bandania, salt, pepper, and it's so good. It's gonna give it that little extra crunch. Salad bowl there. Onto the green cabbage. This one's a little easier to slice because it's not as firm. I mean it's firm, but it's not as hard. The fibers on the other one are much more dense, they seem to be. And I like to slice this as thin as possible. And it seems to, I know it's kind of weird, but it seems to absorb the dressing better that way. So there's more surface. And I can't emphasize how delicious that dressing is. Cabbage has been shredded. I'm going to use this gadget here, shred the carrot. Won't take long. See that? Just be careful, don't cut yourself when you do this. Carrots are all grated. I'm gonna start putting in my, again, this is crushed walnuts, fresh garlic, some wiri wiri pepper, salt and pepper, and some bandania, which is an herb that you'll see in my other videos. It comes from Guyana, originally from Trinidad. And basically this is it. All of this, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to already put in our honey garlic dressing that I just made. See how beautiful and creamy that is? Look at that. Perfect texture. I'm going to just dig in with my hand and start mixing. It's going to soak all that dressing. It's going to sit. By the time dinner comes, this is going to be one of the most amazing salads. It is a salad, it is coleslaw, but it's still a salad. And it's going to be so darn good. And this won't go bad for a couple of days, for a few days. It'll stay fresh. And enjoy it with lunch, with dinner. See that beautiful color. Again, it's a shame you can't smell it because it smells divine. just let it sit. I think there's plenty of dressing in there. See? Perfect. No liquids. The dressing works very well. Maybe I'll sprinkle a bit more nuts on the surface. The garlic. Oh, what the hell? Let's use the whole thing. Right? Might as well. There you go. And just let it sit there. And just make it look pretty. And set that aside. And it's done. Okay, it's been about over 50 minutes now, almost an hour. And I believe our potatoes are done. And they are perfect. So when I'm ready to serve these, I'm gonna show you how. For now, I'm gonna leave them like this. And when we're ready to serve, we can, if we need to warm them up again, we can just stick them back for a minute or two and warm them up. And yeah, keep them wrapped. Slice them in the middle like this. Just a little slice. Squeeze them like that a little bit. Put a little butter, a little bit of herb, and put them on a plate. And that's it. Those are ready. We'll come back. Well, we're still continuing actually. We didn't go anywhere. Continuing to prepare for tonight's New Year's Eve dinner with my wife. If you remember this, there's a video that shows how to herb garlic seasoning that I made. I'm gonna season. My wife loves lamb shoulders, so that's what I'm gonna prepare, along with our coleslaw that you showed. There's a video that shows you how to make this delicious, amazing seasoning. Put this back in the fridge here. Sit. Let it sit like that. Next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna make the butter herb for our baked potatoes. Remember those? Fantastic. We're gonna warm them up again from the oven for about 5 minutes or so. Slide them open. So, knife here. Knife here, this in there, squeeze them like this. See how nice that is? A little herb butter in there, maybe a little garlic, and serve 3 of those on the plate. It's gonna be so delicious. She's gonna love that. This is all a surprise. She has no idea what we're doing. She's not the one behind the camera. Okay, put the seasoning on this and I let this marinate for a few minutes. Next thing is, I don't know if you remember, we stuffed these fantastic eggplants maybe about 5 days ago. You can watch the video how to do that. And this is also going to be part of our New Year's Eve dinner. See, all of this she's not expecting. It's very simple stuff, but the way we're going to present it, it's going to be fantastic. There we go. Look at that. I think 2 of these are enough.
Once in a new year, my thoughts fly away.
There we go.
Once in a new year,
Walnuts on there.
have nothing to say.
So these are the last components of our dinner tonight. Our lamb shoulders have been marinating for a few minutes. Wait a bit, it's high. I'm making my garlic and herb butter for the potatoes. see right here, I'm just melting the potatoes, melting the butter.
I saw that coming next.
And then I'm gonna put all this in it, all this garlic, put a little bit of parsley. Smash this up really well. Butter, like that. Don't want it to cook, so want to warm it up a bit. I'm going to put a little bit of my seasoning in there. Just thought of that, it's a great idea, because this already has so many fresh herbs in it. Just a bit, not much. There we go. That. Iron skillet is getting warm. It's actually starting to heat up. A bit of parsley. I think that's enough. And our herb butter is done. Turn the heat off. There we go. Just let it melt. Okay, our pan is hot now. Put this in. Just let that pan fry a little bit. I'm going to let that pan fry for a bit. So our seasoning, you've already seen the video, it has some herbs, some fresh herbs, some coriander, some dill, some garlic, a bit of mustard, some vinegar and oil. And again, please do watch the video to see how to make that. With a little bit of wine. And close it back, let it sit for about another 10 minutes, and that should be done. Well, as you can see, while I'm waiting for this to finish off, I went upstairs and changed into my other sweater. I'm not sure what was wrong with the other one, but it seems a change was due for dinner. And this is done. And it looks amazing. So I'm going to turn the fire off of that. Potatoes are going to be done, I know that for a fact. Oh, yes they are. Oh, well, we were just warming them up actually. So I'm going to get those ready. There we go. Those potatoes. Yeah, let's get it turned off. And those gonna. Oh, they're very hot. So be careful with that. They're very, very hot. Maybe we'll just make 4 to start. Like that. This here. Like that. This and like this. There we go. And there's our herb butter that we just made. Just go like that. This is real butter and herbs with garlic. We just made that. It's amazing. I think that's plenty there. That we're gonna serve. Plate for our lamb shoulders. Take to the table. This yummy. We're going to take all that wine sauce, that amazing, delicious wine sauce. There we go. Drizzle it over it. There, there's plenty. If we need more, there's always more. So, candles are almost all lit. Right there. Fantastic champagne here. Before the food cools off. There we go. Nice and cold. Just gonna pour a bit to start because we're gonna leave another toast for midnight. There we go. Just a little bit. And again, just a little bit.
I found another place to live.
Pour myself a bit of red wine as well.
A new home to start a fresh beginning. A house full
See,
of doors
have our
and
coleslaw.
keys.
Very, very simple, fantastic, special coleslaw. Homemade sourdough bread with nuts and seeds. My wife's favorite lamb shoulders. My baked potatoes with herb butter. And of course, these stuffed eggplants. All of this is made right here, even the dressing. All the videos are on YouTube, you can see them all. Please, we're gonna sit and enjoy this. Subscribe and like our videos. And
your books with all the stuff to say. You said you'd never live with me.